For everybody who watched the Beyonce Lemonade hour-long special on HBO. And by the way, HBO was free for the weekend, so anybody...
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So that anybody could have watched it to get the preview. That's how powerful Beyonce is.
That's
if you
dope.
didn't have HBO, you could get it this weekend for free.
I love when people play from the position they're in, though. Like, Beyonce's in that power position, so she flexed her power. Why not?
And that's a great thing to do. Well, there was a lot of spoken word poetry in between the videos.
Mm-hmm.
And that was written by Somali-British writer Warsan Shire. She actually helped write a lot of what was on Beyonce's Lemonade. Now, there are words and adaptations from some of her poems that were in there. And she actually has an albums that you can get if you choose to purchase Warsan Shire.
Okay.
Here is a little piece of one of her spoken word.
The unbearable weight of staying. I don't know when love became elusive. What I know is that no one I know has it. My father's arms around my mother's neck. Fruit too ripe to eat. A door halfway open when your name is just a hand I can never hold. Everything I have ever believed in becomes magic.
How is fruit too ripe to eat?
It's overripe.
I never understood that
Too
line.
soft, too mushy.
Oh, okay. But that means it's rotten if it's mushy.
Not necessarily.
It's overly ripe.
Oh, okay.
All right, well, that is the unbearable weight of staying. All right?
Mm-hmm.
Now let's talk about your girl, Tommy Lahren. Charlamagne, you were actually on her...
Oh, Tommy.
Now, you know,
Tommy.
they had actually reached out to her. They wanted to license a clip for Beyonce's Formation World Tour. And what do you think Tommy Lahren said?
She should have said yes. But
Hold
she
on,
said no.
I'm confused. They wanted the what now?
They wanted to use a clip from Tommy Lahren. She's the one who went in on Beyonce.
Beyonce wanted to use a clip.
She wanted to use a clip.
Oh,
For
okay.
her tour. So they reached out to Tommy Lahren's people. She's the one who was going off on Beyonce, saying the whole thing about the Super Bowl halftime show.
And the Black
And they
Panther
turned
stuff.
it down?
Yes,
Yeah,
your girl
they turned it
Tommy
down.
turned her down.
Tommy, your team is a bunch of idiots. Everybody, that's the most ridiculous thing. You would have got that look on HBO.
Got
Well,
the
no,
look on
no,
her
it
tour.
was
On her
only
tour.
for her tour,
On her
for
tour.
Beyonce's Formation
Every
World
city.
Tour.
Yeah, you're supposed to say yes to that. So every city you in, you pop up on the screen?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, I think she was a little discouraged because she was getting death threats and stuff when that actually was out. So maybe that's what's that. What are you about to text her?
Yes. They say, are you out of your damn mind? What's wrong with you?
All right, now let's discuss 50 Cent and his long-lost third son. Apparently, he met a young boy at a fan meet and greet, and he said, "My life is full of surprises. This little guy is my son, Davian." He started crying. I was thinking, why are you crying? I gotta pay for this ish.
How
LMAO.
old is the little boy?
He looked like he's like 14, 15, somewhere in there.
Now, that's not really his
That's
son.
not his real son, though.
FYI.
Oh, that's not real?
Nah,
Oh,
the kid's father, I think, passed away, and he said 50 was like a father to him because he was raised by 50's music. So
Oh, that's
50
a
doing a
good
bunch
And
of
50 took a liking to him.
yeah,
and
doing a bunch of nice things for the
has been
kid.
calling him his son. Now, he kind of looks like he could be his son.
Fifth's doing a good deed.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If it was my biological and I meet you 15 years later, like, hey man, you keep doing what you're doing, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, okay? Because it's a little too late now. It's too late.
All right.
Catch up now.
Now, Future was performing in Syracuse, New York, and he didn't think the energy of the audience was suitable for him. So here was his reaction.
This right side, y'all must be Desiigner fans or Ciara fans or some over this stuff. Future fans, y'all over here on the right side.
FYI, I told my people at Def Jam that was going to happen. Eventually, Future's going to have to take a shot at Desiigner. Desiigner sounds too much like Future. I told you. I told him that was going to happen.
I think everybody.
And I'm sure that's probably the first of a few.
Desiigner was in the club with me last night, and he had it rocking. Every record, well, he has 2 records, but at both records he put out, it was rocking.
He got the #1 song in the country right now, right? At least on the hip hop
Number
and
one
R&B
rap song.
charts.
Yep.
And he also threw up and kept it going. Now that's a trooper
Yeah, that
right
was a couple
there.
weeks ago.
The other song he got sound like Future too?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has other songs that don't sound like Future.
I mean,
though.
his cadence and his voice, kind of the way he
And
raps,
his
sound like,
ad-libs
yeah,
and
kind of sound like
his
Future.
auto-tune.
It actually reminded me of Charlamagne early on when we first started working here at the Breakfast Club, and you threw up
I did.
at a party and kept it going. And
I
actually
did.
had another drink. That's kind of what Desiigner
Hey,
did.
man.
He threw up on stage and kept performing.
I'm resilient. I'm not gonna let a little throw up stop me. I threw up on my shirt in the middle of conversation, kept talking, and kept drinking. Drop on the clues bombs for me, damn it.
It's
That's
actually,
disgusting.
and then took a lot of pictures that night with stains.
With the dope still on your shirt.
Hey, we was having a good night. It was
You're
Angeline's
nasty.
born day. We was having a good
Negro.
night. Okay.
All right, Kelly Ripa is going to be back tomorrow on Live. And that is because she spoke with Disney over the fate of her show and what's going on with Michael Strahan. It's going to be awkward for her to have to be there until September with Michael Strahan. That's when he's leaving. They're both very uncomfortable about having to work together, but she wanted to make sure that her show wasn't going to be gone and getting the axe. So they gave her assurance to end her boycott, and she will be back.
You sure they didn't have sex? Michael Strahan and Kelly?
From what they're saying is that for the past couple of years, they did not get along behind the scenes, and she felt he was too arrogant or something.
Listen, if y'all haven't gotten along for 2 years and the show's got good ratings and y'all making money, who cares?
Yeah, they still want to be able to talk to each other. He's leaving, yeah.
She felt a little blindsided by that. And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.